Hey. Hello, this is Engine Whisperers 1989 Suzuki Swift GL GTI swap. Do a quick walk around. I just painted the car white. It was red. And this is my project. To start with, I made these bumpers here. They still need quite a bit of work, but I was rushed to get to the meet. So here's what they look like. Got these stock GTI side skirts and the front bumper here. These are all handmade out of fiberglass. Got glass headlights, all that good stuff. And here's what most of you are gonna want to see. The Hyundai transmission swap. See the transmission here. Got the adapter plate there and the slave cylinder for the hydraulic clutch. The master cylinder for the hydraulic clutch. And a whole assload of wiring that I haven't really taken care of. I fought a problem where I got the car running the night before the meet, which it ran really rough. It ran great for what happened, but it was running really rough. What I had done before the meet was I had set the timing on the spark plug wires. I set it clockwise instead of counterclockwise. So, oops. But it ran, which it shouldn't have, but it ran. So let's see, we fire this thing up and see what kind of noise we make. It's got Mike's cams in it, and the Sandrose chip. The cams are the one profile on the intake smaller than what the chip is actually designed for, to make it a little bit more streetable, because this car is going to be mostly a street car, nice weather, and it'll more than likely go out to the track a few times. So test out that Hyundai transmission. So definitely let you guys know how that works out. Set the camera here, and the car is cold right now. It has not been started yet today, so I don't know if it's going to start, so I might have to edit in a didn't start thing, but let's give it a shot. it's very hard starting when it's cold. You can tell it's idling nicely now. It's idling at about 1200 RPM right now. It's a bit lumpy. And the difference between the cams with the chip and the cams without the chip, because I got ECUs all torn apart. That's with the Sandros chip. That one's sitting there chilling in the passenger seat is the stock ECU. The difference is actually really noticeable. The Sandros chip idles a little bit higher. It picks up quicker than the standard ECU, but it has, the idle is rougher. Like, I don't know how to explain it without actually somebody being here to notice it, but it idles much smoother with the stock ECU than with the Sandros chip, which is okay because, you know, who wants a nice idle? You want to hear it, you know, da-dum, 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 but here we are here. It's, I put a gallon of gas in it, but because over 6 months of time, having the fill cap off and the fuel lines up front disconnected, evaporated out. So already we're running warm, a little bit warmer than it should be anyway. But we'll run around. It is about a 75 to 80 degree day. See if we can get you a better shot of this transmission here. There's the coolant line. It runs from the back of the motor. See if I can get an in-depth shot of that. I don't know how much you guys are seeing here, but so the coolant hose comes right through here, all the way down into 2 stock hoses. This hose used to go around the back side of the transmission to get it to come all the way across here on the stock transmission. Now we couldn't run it that way because the Hyundai transmission is taller on the back side, so there was not enough room between the mount and the body and the transmission to run that 1.5-inch pipe. Well, and another thing, if you guys are ever gonna go with a 7-inch fan, I would go against it. I got that one dirt cheap on eBay. I would go with a 10-inch to a 12-inch. You know, get it closer to the factory size. As soon as this thing gets warm with no airflow, the fan will run consistently while the motor's still getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Now I'm just noticing I got a nut loose on the intake, so I'll have to go back through and check all of those. And it's 2-inch exhaust all the way through with a stock extractor. Got stock pulleys, got one of Mike's underdrive pulleys down here. I'm using a 31-inch belt for the alternator, and it still had some tightening to it, so 30-inch I think would be a little too small, but a 31-inch is perfect. So, and other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot. Check out the inside. Which the inside, I had run sound deadening material, which you can see here, all the way up from the very top of the glass down. I had to pull the dash because the car was running with the dash in it. Then all of a sudden it just stopped, and I wasn't getting a check engine light. I wasn't getting any power to the fuel pump relay, which is triggered by the ECU. So I took the whole dash apart to figure out what was going on. And lo and behold, it was just one connector that I don't think I got connected all the way, and all that mess of wires, which didn't supply power to the ECU. I had power to the plug, but not coming out of the ECU. So I went through, unplugged everything, plugged everything back in, made sure it was all connected tight, and she fired right up. So that is my project. I should be getting my axles that I'm waiting for here at about the 20th. So come about the 20th or the 25th or something, somewhere around that date, I'll make another video and see if I can have this transmission hold up for me. But this is it.